Hi, I'm Dani Daniels. Today is Sunday, December 9th, and I'm making my video entry late. Oh, and I also wanted to tell you that I decided that it is better for me to state the date at the top of the video so that anyone who wants to join in to the writing group, if they miss one, they could just check the dates and follow along easily. Today, I'm going to talk about a little bit about why I didn't write last night and I didn't make an entry, and that was because I live life. I went to see a movie instead of writing. I went to see Wanted. I'm not going to give any spoiler alerts. Not Wanted. What's the name of that show? Widows. Widows. That's what I went to see. And I enjoyed it. I liked it. I thought it kind of went a little slow, but it kept your attention. It was captivating though, so I enjoyed it. I wish that there were a book, and I'm gonna have to go look to see if there is a book because I know for a fact that a book would give you more. Because the film seemed like there were a lot of scenes that were just left on the cutting room floor because there just wasn't time for it. But at any rate, I didn't write, but I've been thinking I haven't had any response on what a title should be or what direction we should go in after we wrote that wonderful, hot, and steamy sex scene. We could continue in that vein, but here's the thing. To continue writing sex, you kind of have to be in the mood to write sex. I'm not in the mood to write sex. So I'm going to take a little sexual hiatus, if you will. And I've decided that my next entry is going to be more fleshing out and introducing the four girls. I've got two of the names for two of the girls. So we got our main character, that's Cherie. Now we've got another character named Rachel and another one named Crystal. The fourth one, we don't know her name yet. I'm going to figure that out as things go along. But we're going to begin to talk about who the girls are and find out what roles they play in the story as we go along. And that's the thing about writing. And this is, I think, one of the key elements that prevents me from experiencing writer's block is because I don't stick to a formula. Some writers have an outline, and depending on what you're writing, an outline is great, it's fantastic. But I'm writing a work of fiction. So I don't put anything together, I just write. I write sporadically, and then I piece it all together. And if it doesn't quite fit in, then I build a bridge to make it fit in. And that's just how I go. I keep going along. I don't worry about page numbers. I don't worry about chapters. I don't worry about any of that. As I mentioned before, I don't even worry about editing. All of that will come later. The main primary thing that I want you to focus on is writing and just being creative. And if you come and you reach a stumbling block, you want to go in a direction and you're writing and then the words get jumbled up in your mind and they're not converting over to the written script very well. Abandon that. Come back to it later. Just keep going. And also for me, because, I write romantic erotica. There's never not a story for that because I've experienced life and I've experienced men, and men are just, they're quite entertaining. You never run out of material. You're writing about a man. You just don't. Men are very interesting. Men are very exciting. And I love men. I love men. They're wonderful creatures. So you won't get any hate on men on my channel because I think men are wonderful and they can be God's gift. They're a double-edged sword just like women are to men. So with all of that said, I'm going to make another entry tomorrow. I will make sure to make an entry by tomorrow afternoon. We're going to just keep going in this vein. If you want to join in, pick it up at any time. You can follow me on www.facebook.com/author Dani Daniels. So until then, have a great night, and I'll see you and read you later.